Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And so today is the second Monday of December, and we are going to be making this present square. Just like we did the Christmas tree last week. So we're going to do a present this year. This year. I meant this time. So we are going to, I'm going to need to bring you out. I'm a little bit too close. There we go. We're going to chain 22. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, and in the second chain from the hook, we are going to single crochet in every chain of crossed, starting from the second chain from the hook. And you should have 21 stitches by the time you're done with this. And so when we get to the end, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to put one more row of single crochets across before we start our picture. So we're just going to put, single crochet all the way across. So you have 2 rows of single crochets. Alright, so chain 1 and turn, and we're going to single crochet in the first 2 stitches. But we're not going to finish that second stitch. We're going to bring in the red and finish off that stitch. So we are ready to start the red now. So working over my red, I'm going to put 7 stitches in here. So we need 7 single crochets, one single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches, we'll say. So we need, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we are going to need this one. Alright, so now we're going to use this yellow. Actually, I didn't want to finish this. So we're going to finish it off with the yellow. And I'm going to put a yellow in here. But I am not, because there's only one, I'm not going to finish that. I'm going to put a green. So we're going to put a green with it. Come on. There it is. But we're going to finish it with the gold because you're going to end up having, I'm calling it gold because it looks more gold than yellow, but it's yellow. But it's a dark, dark yellow. Alright, then we're going to put the next stitch as a yellow. Alright, now we're going to bring this red over. And finish off that yellow. Now we need 7 red. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to bring in another white. And I actually want to finish off that last stitch with the white. So I can have my white in here. And then the last 2 stitches are white. And because this is a mirror image, we don't have to worry about how, like we did with the other, when we were doing the Pikachu. It wasn't a mirror image. So, let's put this higher so you can see. There we go. So it'll be much easier. You're working with a lot more colors than I think the tree. I think the tree we didn't work as many colors at once, I think. But this way we're working with a lot more colors. So now we're going to turn and chain 1 and turn, and we're going to put 2 single crochets of white. So there'll always be 2. And then we're going to bring the red up to finish off that white. And then now we need, again, 7 red. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to bring up the yellow. So you can find it within the mess. Finish that off. Hang on a second. I need to bring this red back here. I want to bring everything to the back. Now, we're going to go with yellow. Alright, and I actually need to bring up the green next. And need that yellow back here though. We'll bring that yellow forward so we can keep everything in the back of this thing. There we go. And now the next one is green. Our next stitch is green, and we're going to bring that forward and bring this yellow back out. So our next stitch will be yellow. Bring it back. And this green stays back here too. Whoops, wait a minute. Well, that's what I meant to do, was bring the green back. Now here is the yellow. Here we go. Alright, now we need to finish that yellow off with the red. So we'll find the red strand, and we're going to bring it into this yellow right here. Alright, now we are going to finish off with this red, and we need 7 of them. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we have, we brought it in the white, and we're going to finish off with the last 2 of the white. Alright, so you are going to repeat this pattern. Oh goodness. Let me get all these strands out of the way. You're going to repeat this pattern for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Okay? So you're just going to keep going back and forth doing the same thing for 4 rows. And you will have a total of 6 rows in the picture. Okay? Yep. So a total of 6. So I will be back with you after the 4 rows. I'll let you get yours done, but you're just repeating that pattern. All right, we'll see you then. Okay, so there's 6 rows. And now we're going to start row 7. So row 7 is 2 white. I'm bringing this gold over because we are filling up the gold all the way across until we get to the green. So we're going to need 8. So I'm going to bring it over here because it'll only appear on the back side of this square that I'm doing that. Hang on a second. We need to finish this off. We need to do this right. Bring that gold in there. Oh goodness. And then pull on the white. And then we need to put 8 of this yellow or gold. So we need 8. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, And now we're going to pull up this green and put a green in there. And then pull back this yellow up because there's a green in the middle. And now we need 8 more of the gold to go all the way across. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're going to take this white and then put the last 2 in. Alright, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. And then now we need to put 2 white in. And then instead of this gold's going to stay down here. And, well, we're going to carry it, actually. We're going to bring this green over. I keep forgetting I need to finish that last white one with the green, with the next color. And how did I do that? Hang on. We need put the white in there, put the green over, and then kind of, you don't want it to be tight. And then we're going to start our first green stitch here. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, this white has to come forward. Back this way. I know this is getting a little bit complicated, but if you don't keep them in the back, it won't look right in the front. So we're keeping all the strands in the back, and because we turned it, the back is facing us. So I'm going to take this yellow and this, with the green, and I'm going to carry it with me. So actually, this green, we don't need to carry that yellow. I don't know why I would be carrying the yellow. Okay, we'll keep the yellow where it is. Yes, we would be carrying it. I'm sorry. We are carrying it because we're going to need the yellow on the other side. Alright, so we're just going to carry that yellow along and put green all the way across until we get to the white. This green goes all the way across, which is 11 stitches. My strands are getting alright, tangled. Alright, so this is the last green one. Bring this yellow back here and pick up the white here. Wait a minute, I need to pull that green back too. This green needs to come back too. Now we'll pick up the white. There we go. And now we need 2 white stitches. Okay. Alright, now we're going to chain 1 and turn. And now we've got the front facing us. And there's the front. Okay. So now we need 2 white, but we are going to pick up this yellow into the white. If I can get the yellow only, there we go. And of course, when the front is facing you, it's easier to, your stitches go straight to the back. But when the back is facing you, it's really harder. It's harder that way. So we're going to go the first 8 stitches in yellow. Well, wait a minute. Before I started that, I needed to bring that red with me, because the red is down on this side, and I need to take it with me. I'm going to need it on the other side. That's why. So here we go. So I'm going to carry this red with me. So we need 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh goodness. The green's also going to need to go with us, because we need the green for the middle. We need the red for the other end. I need the green for the middle. I'm sorry. All right, let's try it again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm pulling the green in, pushing this yellow back, pulling the green in, and the next stitch is green while carrying the yellow. Now we need to pull the yellow back in. And now we're going to leave the green here in the middle, because it'll stay in the middle now. Alright, so here is, we need 8 more stitches of the yellow. 2, 3, as you notice, we still have the red with us. 4, 5, 6.
I'll get that when I get back. I gotta get rolling.
Wait a minute. We should have 8 stitches here. Did I skip one? Alright, so I'm just going to start it right here. Alright, there's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm leaving this red just back there. Going to switch to white and put 2 white in. Alright, so we've got the ribbon part done. That goes all the way across. And this goes, yeah, this green will go completely up. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn.
I told you. You get scared.
And then now we need 2 single crochets with the white. We're going to bring in the red and carry the yellow with us. Oh, and I forgot, I need to pull this white back here before I, there, put that yellow in, or red in. Okay, but I'm going to carry this yellow with us. So we're just going to, we need 7 stitches of the red, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, we need to bring that yellow. Hang on. Bring the yellow. While bringing this red back here. And so we've got yellow. We got to do our yellow, green, yellow. Put the green in. And the yellow. And we're going to finish that off and bring in the red through that yellow. And now we're just going, wait a minute, we don't want to, we forgot to bring the yellow forward first, back here. Now I'm going to bring, there we go. We're just going to leave the yellow there. So we should have 7 red again on this side. 2, 3, 4, 7? Yeah, should be 7. Yeah, there's 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Alright. Now we're going to bring this white up to finish off that red stitch. Oh, darn it. But we need to bring that red stitch back here. Alright, because the back is facing us. So here we go with the last 2 whites in the row. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and turn. All these strings up here. This is what it looks like right now. Okay, so you're going to chain 1 and turn, and you're going to repeat that last row that we did 3 more times. So we need 3 more rows of that last row that we did. So I see you at the end of that. So you will have 4 rows of the red all together. I'll see you then. Okay, so we're back and we have the last 3 rows put on. We are going to chain 1 and turn, and we are facing our back side again, which means we are putting our strings to the front. Alright. We are done with this red, so you can actually cut that off. You know, cut it off and leave a long string for sewing in. And then we can get rid of this color. Alright. Now we are going to be using the white, the green, and the yellow now. So, first of all, we need 4 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. The yellow has to come over here. We have to work with a yellow. The next stitch is a yellow. Now, how did I do that? This white has to come forward because we have the back side facing us. So we need the next stitch is a yellow. Yes. All right. 1 yellow and then 5 green. So we're going to bring the green over and bring it through the yellow. So now we're going to be stitching over both. We're going to bring this yellow with us. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th one, which we're going to bring this forward because the back side is facing us again. And then bringing the yellow in, and the next one is a yellow, so the yellow is going over top of the green, and then we only need 1 yellow, so bring this forward and bring the green through. And we're still going to go over top of the yellow because the yellow still needs to go with us. So now I need, 5 more green on this side. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we need to bring the yellow in with that last one and put, bring this green forward. Put a yellow in there. Alright. And now we need to bring this white. Of course, wait a second. We should have brought... We start the yellow, but don't finish it. Bring these 2 forward and bring this white through. There. And now the last 4 stitches will be white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn where the front is facing us again. And we need the next 4 stitches to be white. And that last one, we're going to bring the yellow through from the back. And of course, everything, all these stitches go to the back. Then the next one is a yellow. And we're going to bring the green through it. Now we're going to carry this yellow with us again. We need the next 4 stitches to be green. We're going to need to carry the white with us too. Alright, hang on. Let's go back. So, the white has to be carried with us as well. Alright, here we go. Put our yellow back in, and then bring the green up. Bring the yellow with us. Now we need 4 green while we're carrying these 2 with us. All right, now we need a yellow. We need to carry a green with us still. So we need a yellow. And just one yellow. And then we're going to carry this white with us. And put a white in there. Okay? But come back to the yellow. After we put the white in. The next stitch is, we're carrying this white with us still. Next stitch is yellow. And then we need to go back to the green. And now we need 4 stitches of green. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we're carrying the white now back and forth, we don't need this white. So we are going to cut it off long and pull it out. So we don't need that one. Since we're just going to carry the white with us. Alright. Now we are in that 4th one, we need to pull up the yellow. And then we need to put a yellow in here. But we don't have to carry the green. The green can stay right there. But I need to bring up the white through that yellow. Start the yellow, finish it with the white. Alright, we don't need to carry the rest of the way with the white, or the yellow and the green. So they could stay back there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 white finishes that off. So we are working on a bow of our present. That is what we're doing. You probably figured that out. Let me unravel this yarn a little bit to make this a little bit easier. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn. So we're just working with 3 strands at this point. And in this next row, we still need 4 white. So there's 2, 3, and 4. And now we need to bring the yellow through, but bring this white, well, we're going to carry it with us anyway, I guess. We're going to carry that with us anyway, so it won't matter. Alright. So here's the yellow coming through here. We need to pull the green. We're going to put a yellow in and then pull the green through. But we're going to carry these with us like we did the last row. Alright, so now we need 3 green. So there's... Try to pull these forward so you can't see them in the front. Alright. Now we need a yellow. And so let's put a yellow in there. And then finish it off with the white. I'm pulling them forward, but as I'm going over them so that you can't see them on the front, hopefully. So I need 3 white in here, these next 3. All right, and then we're going to pull that yellow through because the next one we need should be yellow. So the next stitch is yellow. And then the next 3 will be green. So let's pull the green through while we're pulling those forward. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, but I need to, I'm pulling this thing forward and pulling the yellow through this because I'm not going to be carrying this green anymore. But I am going to carry that white because after this next stitch we need the white. Pull the yellow forward and pull the yellow through, or white through, and now we need 4 stitches of white. And that will end that row. Alright. So now we're going to turn this around. Well, you can still see a little bit, but it's not as bad, I suppose. Alright. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. And now we are still doing 4 stitches of the white to begin with. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring up a yellow. Bring up the yellow and put a yellow in there. We're going to carry that white with us though. So put the yellow in. And then bring up the green. Carrying the white and the yellow with us, we're going to put 2 green in. So there's 1, 2. Well, in the second one, we need to bring yellow through. As we're carrying the green, we're going to just put a yellow in there. And now we need to bring a white through. As we're carrying the yellow and the green, we're going to put 5 white in the next 5 stitches. So we need 1 white in the next 5 stitches. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bringing the yellow through the 5th one. We're going to put a yellow in the next one. Bringing the green through that yellow. Finishing up with the green. Now we need to put 2 green in. Carrying this yellow and the white with us. Alright, and then we need the yellow to come through that green. And we need to put a yellow in there while carrying the white and leave the green down. And now we'll leave the yellow down and put the white through that yellow. And then we need the last 4 to be white. So there's 2, 3, and 4. Alright, chain 1 and turn. Alright. So this is the this is where we finishing off our bow. And we are all done with that green. So we can cut that green off long and get rid of that. So I love the part where we start cutting these colors off because it gets a little bit stressful trying to carry colors, and you know, so I love the part that we can get rid of some colors. So anyway, now the first 5 stitches are white. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in that 5th one, we're going to bring this yellow through. And the next 2 stitches are yellow. 1, 2. So on top of those green ones. And then in that second one, I'm going to pull that white through. We're carrying these colors with us, well, too, still. So now it's the next 7 stitches are white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to pull it through here. And then the next 2 stitches are yellow. 1, 2. Well, in that last one, we need to pull that white through. And we can also cut that yellow off because that is the last stitch of the yellow. So I'm cutting that off long. And now we have just our white we're dealing with. And the next 5 stitches are white. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so now alright, now we're going to chain 1 and turn, and you're going to do 1 row of white single crochets all the way across. So I'm going to do mine off camera and let you do yours, and then we'll be back to do the border. But there is the present. Isn't that so cool with the bow on the top? That's adorable. Alright, so we will be back. Okay, so I finished that last row of single crochets, and then I tied down all of my ends. So now we're going to do a single crochet around the, so if we're going to chain, I'm trying to chain 1 and turn, I suppose. And then we're going to put 1 stitch in that corner, and then we're just going to put a stitch in every stitch around. And I know that when we did the tree, we did 2 single crochets, chain 2 single crochets in the corners, but that kind of, it made done something weird to the corners. So as you can see, it brought the corners out too far. So we're going to try something new on this one, because we are experimenting. So we're in this corner right here. We're going to single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. We're just going to put 1 or 2 single crochets in there. And now we have 21. So every stitch gets, every row, there's 21. These squares are exactly 21 by 21. So every row gets a single crochet coming down on the rows. And then when you get down to the corner, of course, it is single crochet, chain 1 or chain 2, and then another single crochet in there. And then we're just going to keep going all the way around. And then we'll be back for the next round of the border. Okay, so I have attached the red to this corner, and I put a single crochet in that corner. I'm going to carry this white with me because actually the next stitch is white. Hang on a minute. So we're going to carry the red and the white together around it. So every other stitch is going to be white. So anyway, we're going to carry, and I'm working over this end right here too. So we're finishing each stitch, like the next stitch will be red, so we're going to finish off this first stitch of white and make it the next stitch red, and then bring the white through. And then the next stitch will be white. And then bring the red through. And next, so every other stitch, this looks like a candy cane. This row is going to look like candy cane. It's so cool. Anyway, so I'm doing a candy cane border. I'm just kidding, but isn't that cool? It looks like a candy cane. And we're just switching back and forth, and I'm going to, the rest of that end I'm going to sew in later. Pull that back. Come on, I need the red to come through here. Pull on the white so we can carry it with us. There we go. And we're finishing the stitches off with the other color. Whatever color you're doing, you're going to finish it off with the other color. And then pull that up. Continue. You're going to do this. This takes time, but I'm telling you, the effect is worth it. hopefully this should end in the corner in red. I'm hoping it does. Alright. And it does. So, carrying this white with us, we're going into the corner and we're going to single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in this corner. Okay, but we need to, your next stitch needs to be white, so we're going to finish off that last red stitch with the white, and you're going to continue all the way around like this. So you'll just continue all the way around doing this, and then we'll slip stitch with a half double crochet at the end like we normally do for our square, and I will see you at the end of this route. Lift that arm.
I know, I had to run.
Alright, so we're back, and this is what the last row we just did should look like. Okay, and I cut off the red, and now I brought the white up through this corner. So now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put a single crochet in that corner. And now we're just going to put a single crochet. I'm going to go over this end a little bit. 2. Single crochet in every stitch around, making sure, just with the white, making sure that you do in the corners, it is 1 single crochet, chain 2, and 1 single crochet. And you're just going to do that all the way around. Hang on. I'll take you down one side here. So we're just putting a single crochet in every stitch down the side. Until you get to the corner right here, and in this corner you're going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet, and then you're going to continue with the single crochets along this side to the next corner and do the same thing. So you're going to go all the way around like that, with it all the way around, and I will be back for the last row. Alright, so this is what the square looks like so far, with the white all the way around it. Now the last row of the border, we're just going to single crochet, put 1 single crochet in that corner, and then continue with the single crochets just like we did the white. We're going to do the exact same thing with the green. So you're just going to do a row of green, and then cut it off and to work in your ends. So I will see you at the end of this row to show you exactly what the square looks like. Alright, so this is the end of the square, and this is what our square should look like. I've got the green all the way around. It's about the same. I think that we did better with the corners, as you could see. See how the corners are sticking out too much? We did a little bit better with the corners. So I think, you know, it's the exact same size as this, but the corners look better. So when we're doing single crochets every row, you probably should do 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet in those corners. And it doesn't bring them out like this. So anyway, there was a lesson that we learned. It looks a whole lot better. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this square with me. I want to thank you for watching, and have a great day.